Hey, it's your girl Nikki St. Clair, and I just wanted to give you guys a few thoughts on the Tammy Roman situation. Um, I'm in my 40s myself, and my ex was 7 years younger than me. He was in his 20s. I was in my 30s when I met him. Um, and we sort of grew together, and we had just such a loving bond. I would like to say some of it was maternal, some of it was that of a lover, a lot of it was that of a friend. And when you have that recipe going on, the loyalty is just so great that sometimes, you know, I know by me being the older woman and him being the younger man, he kind of cleaved to me. Uh, and me being the older woman, I always had the wisdom. A lot of things that he faced, a lot of disappointments, a lot of choices that he was faced to make. I had already been there, done that. And I didn't want to be so nonchalant about life with him because I know what it's like when you are facing something that you've never faced before and you're very, very unsure about so much that it feels like your whole world is crashing down. And then you are dating someone that's older that has been there, done that, and they're just sometimes there will be times where I had to consider his feelings and take the time to allow him to unpack and not be so nonchalant like, boy, you got more to go. You just keep living. Or you know what? It's not that big of a deal. This, and that, and you will be fine. And sometimes it did take that, to kind of deflate things and deflate the situation and the frustration. But at times, there were times where I just did not, I wanted to be cognitive about his feelings. I wanted to be empathetic as well as sympathetic towards him. And that took a lot of sacrifice, great sacrifice, to, come off my high horse and consider his feelings or be the problem solver or being willing to make sacrifices that would hurt me just so that he could be happy or he could be fulfilled. Or I've been there and I've done that many times in the relationship. um, Let me say that I do get it. From what I understand, she's had miscarriages. She's in her 50s. She's been very sickly. And frankly, it seems to me like a person who was defeated and just completely out of gas. She seemed very out of gas and just like F it. Like a sneeze away from saying, just go. And in so many ways, in so many words, she has said, just go in the past. Like, just go do your thing. And he would always tell her, no, I'm not going nowhere. You're my woman, you're the one that I love. And he's convinced her of that she has unconditional love, loyalty, and faithfulness for her. And with that said, now that she believes him in her heart, mind, and soul, she was ready to make the ultimate sacrifice, which means to share your bond with someone else, to break that bond. Recently, I was looking at Know the Ledge, hosted by Red Pill. And they were talking about spiritually transmitted diseases. And they spoke of when you break bonds and you go off with someone else, you risk the chance of contracting a spiritually transmitted disease. Meaning, you may bring on anger, or you may bring on sadness and depression. There's a lot of spiritual battles that we bring upon ourselves that may not even come to fruition until years later, but we take them on unknowingly. And looking at things from a spiritual realm, I understood her love for him was willing to give up the ultimate sacrifice. However, she runs the risk of leaving herself open not only for physical illness or STD, because you can screen all you want to, but sometimes things start laying dormant, and you're not even, it doesn't even come out until later, but not only that, you can contract herpes or any god awful thing, but you can also contract more spirits, more demons that you did not even know about, that you didn't sign up for. Because you never know where a person has been, how they've been violated, or they've had trauma as a child or as a young adult, and you could be taking on the people that they've had encounters with. And then you are like loopy, batshit crazy and you can't understand. And it's all because you've opened up a portal to allow these things to come into your life. Do I agree with her? No, I don't agree with her. Do I understand? Yes, I do understand. I don't know. I just feel like where there is a will, there's a way, and where there's a dollar, things could happen. And I think that, perhaps they have not met the proper specialist to take her egg and take his sperm. And I always feel like there is somebody better. There's better technology. There's somebody on the other side of the world that can actually make it happen if it can't happen in the US. There are so many people that are far more sophisticated in these different technologies. And I feel like it just hasn't happened for them yet, or they just haven't met the right people yet. But by this story going viral, I'm hoping that things will go in their favor and people will take, or someone will take the opportunity to take on and them as a couple, and they will be willing to muscle up some type of energy and some type of will to go through the trial. I've heard many things about Miss Roman, many things about her past, even before meeting with Kenny. I've heard certain things that she's done in her youthful life. And you just never know. This could be ultimate karma. Now that you're done playing games and doing this and that to people and hurting people and breaking up situations and blocking things for people to advance, you just never know. So anyways, that's my time. I have to go. But thank you so much for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.